All right, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday. Hopefully you're having a great day. We've got 10 NBA games. I've got a lot of bets I like, so I'm going to give you all those. And I'm going to give you 4 college basketball plays that I like. We've been absolutely killing the college basketball, especially in the Discord. So if you haven't yet, join the Cord. It is absolutely free. A link is down below. All right, so let's get into this slate, get you guys on your way. Like I said, all I ask, just give the video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Help with the algorithm. All right, Hawks and the Pistons. We see the Hawks getting 3.5. Don't love the way the Hawks are looking. Clint Capella is probably going to be out. I would say he's probably not going to be on the team this time next week. Really good chance he gets traded. Lakers, maybe. Obviously, some shocking news with the Luka AD trade. And then last night, we had De'Aaron Fox go to the Spurs. I felt like the Kings absolutely made out on that deal. They're getting Zach LaVine, but the picks they got in return, just absolutely prime negotiating skills there. The Bulls, I don't know what they were thinking, but hey, it is what it is. Give me the Pistons minus 3.5 in this one, under 235.5. Wizards and the Hornets. Wizards getting 4.5. I mean, has anyone seen the Wizards play basketball lately? It is really bad. Really bad. Give me the Hornets minus 4.5. There's no way I can back this Wizards team, especially on the road. Over-under of 217.5. Lean over in this one. Rockets and the Knicks. Game of the night? Maybe. The spread in the Bucks-Thunder game is pretty damn high, but we'll call this game of the night. Knicks minus 5.5. A little too much. Little too much in my opinion. Sengun is a game-time decision in this one. If he doesn't play, maybe, but give me the Rockets plus 5.5. I know it's in MSG, but can't fade the Rockets here. Over-under of 224.5. Strong lean towards the over in that one. All right, Kings and the T-Wolves. We see the Kings getting 4.5. I would lean Timberwolves in this one just because with De'Aaron Fox gone, right? Zach LaVine's not going to be playing tonight, so Keon Ellis, I would assume, would step into the starting role. It's just kind of a weird situation, so they're going to have to figure some things out. I don't want to back them just yet. I do like Domantas Sabonis to go over 18.5 points in this game. Next game, Bucks and the Thunder. We see the Bucks getting 10.5 on the road. I mean, this feels like a matchup of the NBA Cup. So give me the Bucks plus 10.5. It's just a little too much in my opinion. Over under of 233.5. I like the under. I think that's a bit much, right? The Bucks don't play a ton of defense, but I just feel like the Thunder, they just come out a little flat against the Bucks. Maybe look at a Bucks, take the spread first quarter. I think they're going to come out pretty nice against the Thunder. Spurs and the Grizzlies. Spurs getting 5.5 against the Grizz. I don't believe Ja Morant's going to be playing again, so this is a back-to-back for them. We'll have to wait on the injury news on that. If Ja's playing, I don't mind the Grizzlies minus 5.5. If he's not playing, give me the Spurs. Pretty easy there. Over-under of 241.5. It's pretty high for the Spurs, pretty high for the Grizzlies. I like the under 241.5 in this one. Next game, Pacers and the Jazz. So we're getting 6.5 against the Pacers team at home for the Jazz. This is a tough one. I don't necessarily trust the Jazz is the problem, but I don't trust the Pacers on a 6.5 spread. So give me the Jazz plus 6.5. Over under of 238.5. I like the under in this one. Pelicans and the Nuggets. Zion playing DeJounte Murray out for the season for his Achilles. So that is a big hit for the Pelicans. Alvarado, I would assume, is stepping into the point guard role. Obviously a step down from DeJounte Murray. But this is a good spot in this one. I do like Zion and Yves Missi tonight. We'll talk a little bit about those plays. But 11.5, it's a pretty decent amount. Give me the Pelicans plus 11.5 against the Nuggets. Over under of 239.5. Strong lean towards the under. That's just a little too high in my opinion. Suns and the Trailblazers. Suns minus 4.5 on the road in Portland. This is a rematch of the other day, and it was pretty tight. But give me the Suns minus 4.5. Over under of 229.5. Lean under in that game. Last game on the card, Magic and the Warriors. We see the Warriors minus 2.5 at home. I can get down with that. I don't mind taking the Warriors minus 2.5 here. I think that's that's decent. Over under of 212.5 against a Magic team. Lean under in this game for sure. All right, so those are the plays or the games we have tonight. Those 10. Let's get into the plays and get you guys on your way here. So first play is going to be Isaiah Hartenstein under 4.5 assists. He's been getting 6 the last couple of games. I just don't think this is a great spot for him to get assists. He is over this in 7 of his last 10, so we're fading recent results. But Milwaukee gives up the 5th fewest assists to the center position. And I think SAG is just going to want to go off against Giannis tonight. So that's where I'm at with that. But I do like Hartenstein to get some rebounds and some points tonight. I think he has a pretty good matchup there. So give me Hartenstein double-double at minus 135 on DraftKings. We're going to fade Cat tonight under 13.5 rebounds. He's under this in 7 of his last 10 games. Houston gives up the 7th fewest rebounds to the center position. I mean, this is up to close to minus 150 on Pinnacle. So we're getting good value here at minus 115 on DraftKings. Domantas Sabonis over 18.5 points over on Bet365. He's over this in 8 of 12 games versus Minnesota. He's over this in 4 straight against them. Obviously, you've lost a scorer in De'Aaron Fox. So I think he's going to have to step up tonight. So I do like his over 18.5 points. Also thought about fading DeMar DeRozan. DeMar's the guy that's going to have to step up with Fox out. We're going to have to see what that looks like. Malik Monk assist lines all the way up to 7.5, so really didn't want to touch that. Sabonis assist lines at 7.5, so they've got some big lines here. But I do like the Domantas Sabonis points. Next play is going to be Zion over 10.5 rebounds plus assists. This is 11.5 on almost every other book. It's sitting at minus 125 on ESPN Bet. It's over this in 7 of the last 10. Now the variable is no DeJounte Murray. So how is that going to look? But I think it's a good spot for Zion to rack up assists, and we just need him to get a couple rebounds. I wouldn't be shocked if he gets 5 or 6 assists tonight. We just need 5 or 6, rebounds to go along with that. Next one, we're going to stick with the Pelicans game. Obviously, don't play both of these, right? Pick one, pick the other. Yves Missi over 6.5 rebounds. It's just a really low line for a starting center. And he's had 12 and 9 rebounds in his last 2 games versus Denver. Denver prone to give up rebounds to the center position. He's over this in 6 of his last 10, 3 of his last 5. Zion does impact his rebounds. So that's why we're seeing this at 6.5 instead of 9.5. Next play is going to be Walker Kessler over 10.5 boards. He's over this in 6 of his last 10 games. Pretty good spot to get rebounds here, so I'm not going to fade it. 10.5 for a guy like this. I like that line. Lauri Markkanen under 3.5 3-pointers made. He's only over this in 3 of his last 10, and Indy gives up the 3rd fewest 3-point makes to Fords. So we're getting great value here, in my opinion, at minus 135 over at Bet365. This is minus 154 on DraftKings, and pretty much every other book, it's minus 150 plus. Next play is going to be Anthony Simons over 2.5 rebounds. Don't love playing this guy to get rebounds, but that said, he's over this in 9 of 10 versus Phoenix. He's over this in 5 of his last 7. Phoenix is 26th in rebounds allowed to the shooting guard position. So they do give up a lot of boards to guards. We just need 3. Last play on the card is going to be Steph Curry under 4.5 rebounds. Since he's been injured, he just hasn't wanted to go get rebounds. He's under this in 6 straight games. Orlando, 9th fewest rebounds to guards. So I love this spot here. He's never hit this line against Orlando. He's 0-4 to Orlando on this line. So love this spot to fade Steph Curry here. All right, college basketball plays. Give you 4 that I like. I like Charleston and William & Mary to go under 165.5. I like Weber State -1 versus Northern Arizona. North Texas UAB, give me the over 137.5. And final play on the card, give me Virginia plus 12.5 versus Pitt. So those are the plays, guys. I appreciate you tuning in. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Like I said, join the Discord. Link is in the description. It's absolutely free. You got people posting plays. Just good talk, good banter, really great community, super positive. So if you want to join a positive sports betting community, join it. All right, guys, that is it for me. I am going to be on travel up until Wednesday. So we're going to be doing some hotel videos the next couple days, back to normal on Thursday morning. Peace.